Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. And listen, you guys, I want to talk about episode 5 of Singo Zungu Tina. I've been wondering why everybody is saying that episode 5 of Singo Zungu was hot. I need to talk about it. And I realized that people are excited about it because of the mentioning of the Lulu situation. And I'm like, guys, where have you been? Where have you been, you guys? That is not a new story. Clearly, you guys are not keeping up with the gossip because I did that story when it came out that Tina was dating Ululu or had dated Ululu at some point and had cheated on his wife with Lulu Menziwa. You are not keeping up with the gossip if that story shocked you yesterday. I did not watch the episode yesterday. I missed it. I only watched it today. That's why I was wondering why people were so excited all of a sudden about Singozungu episode. So that part of the story made it through the episode because Tina went and did an appearance on or had a performance at Newcastle, and Lulu ended up calling him. Okay, and people were shocked that Lulu was once seeing Tina Lulu Menziwa. But we'll get to that, you guys. We'll get to that. Okay, you guys are not keeping up with the gossip. Anyway, you guys, so the first scene of this episode, you guys, like I had said last week, that I hope that we are going to see their extended family. We are going to see Tina's family. We are going to see Zama's family. I had said that I hope we're going to see Zama's other friends besides the pastor Shange and his wife and the Kehlelezi and the Jumbo, the friends that we've seen, we're going to see other friends. So this week they were really showing us what I had said. I hope we are going to see. So this week we got to see Tina's mom and dad, you guys, and we saw their beautiful house that Tina built for them. They did not say where the house is, okay, and it's somewhere. It looked like it could possibly be somewhere in Chesterville or Lamontville. It when you look at the houses, it's one of those townships. Okay, I thought it looked like one of those townships, and you guys, he has built them a really beautiful home. Okay, he said that he's very proud that he was able to do that. You guys, I think that's one of the things that a black child, when you are able to do that for your parents, it's one thing that you can be really, really proud of. And I think it's a beautiful thing when you are able to build your parents a beautiful home. So we saw them, you guys. And it's really nice when you still have both your parents and they are alive. They did not say, you guys, how many kids they have, but they say that Utina is the last born from his parents. They look like maybe his parents can be, maybe his dad, maybe like they look, both of them look like they could be in their 70s, maybe. Maybe his dad 70s, maybe his mom maybe 65, but they look like they still like, they can still walk, they can still see, So I like the fact that he still has that. So they went there with their kids and, they were having lunch with them. So it was just a nice thing. And Uzama gets along with the mom-in-law and the father-in-law situation. So it's just a nice family thing. Family, like them visiting the in-laws. It was just a nice thing, you guys. There was one part, you guys, that I did not like. Oh, and they were eating isgwaqane nemfino. Ngingasakhali nami. I felt like I miss going home and find my mom epheke isgwaqane nemfino. That's like my favorite meal. Engithole iphekiwe ekhaya, isgwaqane nemfino noma idombolo. what my mom is cooking. I can cook it dombolo myself, but malpewe kaya is like different, It has a different taste. Malpewe uma kaya it's different. So that was like a favorite thing. It's like you're really home when they've cooked that meal. Then you guys, the part that I didn't like, and I really feel like Zama is exploiting her child a little bit with this one. You remember last week I did say that I didn't like the scene when she was making her child tell the whole thing of him having bad dreams because of what happened when they had a break in the house. Now, she had said that she's going to, make sure that she pays attention to the child and wada, because she feels like she hasn't been paying attention to the child after the break in. Now, remember, even she herself, Zama, had said that she's having something like a PTSD after the break in, because she says that she doesn't sleep well and at night because of the break in, because of what happened. Okay. Now, she had said that because of that, she feels like she wants to go to therapy. And even Tina had said that he feels like she needs therapy. That's a good storyline to have on the show, because there are so many people that have gone through something like that will be able to watch that story and relate to it and learn something. Maybe you can also realize that you need therapy after watching her go through therapy. And if she gets help and she feels better afterwards, you can actually decide for yourself, okay, maybe that's something that I need to do for myself too, and decide that you need therapy too. It's a good storyline to have on the show. And we haven't seen her, go to therapy not even once. We haven't seen her do that not even once on the show. But with the child, after the child said that he is having a dreaming of a doll, and when I asked my daughter what that doll thing is, she says it's a movie, because she says she sees that the Annabelle doll. I asked my daughter, "So what is that Annabelle thing?" Ulung is like, Annabelle, mom, it's a movie that, there's a movie called Annabelle that has a doll called Annabelle. It's like a scary movie that children watch. It's called Annabelle. It has nothing to do with the break in. And yes, now when they are now having lunch with the grandma, she tells that thing to the grandma to say, now the boy is having dreams. He is dreaming of a doll because of a break-in. And now here is the thing, the grandmother is not born again like Tina and the and Uzama, ne? So, why I am saying that she is exploiting that storyline is because she knows that the grandmother is not born again. And you know that if you tell somebody that's not born again, somebody that believes in Inyanga, in Abatandas, and whatever, that umntwana is dreaming of dolls, you know how they're going to respond. Usumntwana uphupha kabi ebusuku, uphupha odoli and all that. You know how they're going to respond. They're probably going to be like, hey, intembi leyo, mhlawumbe umntwana unesilwane and all of that. And they're going to say what? Akuhanjwe kuyohlolwa or kufanele kuhlatshwe or all of that. You know what I mean? And the grandmother is not born again, And so I questioned why Uzama was choosing to tell that story to the grandmother, especially because Zama had not spoken to Tina about that story. And I also questioned why Zama was deciding to tell the grandmother the son's story and not telling her story. Why was she choosing to tell the son's story and not choosing her story? Because she also has a story where she is also not sleeping well. She is also having issues thinking about the break in, but she's not telling the grandmother her story, she's telling the son's story. So I feel like they are using the son's story for a storyline to just start to explore that conflict of born again versus, the non born again in the family. The fact that they are intentionally starting that conflict with the family because they are born again and the grandmother is not, because they know what the grandmother's response is going to be. Asambe siyobona abantu ababonayo, because you know, and they know. Why would you tell a grandmother that? Because you know how she's going to respond, and then you are going to be like, no, we can't tell abantu ababona, let's go for therapy. Then there's going to be that thing. So I feel like they are doing that intentionally. If it was her story, I wouldn't have a problem with it, because I'll be like, they're doing a show, so they're just trying to come up with a storyline. But since it involves a child, I just feel like they're exploiting a child. They should just get, take the child to therapy if they think it's that serious. But I also think that it's not that serious, because the Annabelle situation is a movie thing. They should just ask a child, what is Annabelle? The child is going to tell them the Annabelle is from a movie. The child just watched a scary movie with the Annabelle doll. That's why he's seeing the Annabelle doll in his dreams. It's not that serious. But anyway, you guys, then ugogo obviously she responded by saying, it's Lwane, the child is going to get sick or whatever. And then Tina is now worried, because listen, the next thing ugogo uzothi akuhlatshwe ingane ifakwe isiphandla and all of that. He was saying the same thing, that he wishes that Uzama told him before telling ugogo. I feel like Uzama did that intentionally. Now you guys, let's not forget, they are also production. Uzama, Notina are also producers of their own show. they are part of production for their own show. Okay, so they are actually producing themselves. So some of the things that what they plan their own stories in their own storylines. Okay, so part of it is that. Okay, so I think that whole thing was just them being creative about the storyline. So we also saw, but it was nice to see the family, guys, see the family house and all of that. I think this show was a great idea, even though so many people are saying Tina, it was a bad idea for Tina to do this reality show. I still think it was a great idea. I still like the show. We also saw him going to a Newcastle, you guys. I already knew that they were up to something sending him to Newcastle, okay? Well, because I already knew about the Lulu situation, okay? And I knew that Lulu obviously stays in Newcastle. Lulu Menziwa stays in Newcastle, because if you watch Lulu's lives, you know to Lulu uhlala in Newcastle. So obviously most people didn't know that, because most of you are crazy went crazy about the appearance of Lulu Menziwa on the episode. And obviously the wife doesn't like Utina going to Newcastle, because obviously there is that, you guys. The picture I got Tina kissing the wife was in the newspapers long time ago, back in, when he was caught cheating on his wife. Was she a wife then? Yeah, I think he was married then. I think he was newly married back then. And he was caught with, with Ululu back then. It's an old picture. So now he's in Newcastle. So obviously, you guys, when gospel singers are in town, you will know about it, okay? Because you will have posters. But you guys, with Tina, you were not going to have this poster, because he was going to perform at a private event. I think that obviously the producers would have been messy and told Ululu, okay? But the producers are Tina and Zama. Okay, so it would have been the other people in the production that would have told Lulu. I think that somebody in the production told Lulu that Tina is in town, because I don't think they will put a poster of Tina being in Newcastle when it's a private event that he was going to perform at, because it wasn't one of those public ones like Jumbo and Dumi was performing at, because Jumbo and Dumi Kokstad was also performing at another event, but that one was more public one. So the poster would have been created for that one, but not the one for So while he's preparing to perform at this event, he gets a call. When he arrives at the hotel, he gets a call. I did wonder, though, you guys, if he is in communication with Lulu. He was just pretending that he just, it was a surprise call. But I listened to Lulu. But guys, I thought, and I was like, like women like Abo Lulu, they will make you think ukuthi men go after them, you know. But I was listening to that call and I was like, hey, yes, Abo Lulu, they will make you think ukuthi men will be queuing after them. But I was listening to that call, it's like, yo, awusangithandi yini? Awusho ukuthi kuseNewcastle. You're not telling me you're at Newcastle. Don't you love me anymore? Yo, I'm coming. I'm like, ha, Abolulu yibo abalandela amadoda. Abolulu yibo abalandela amadoda. Are you thinking ukuthi it's men that will be calling ukuthi Halulu Woza? It's not the men. Yes, sidlala ngamadoda, guys. Sidlala ngamadoda. Abolulu yibo abancinga amadoda. Usangithandi yini? Angiyeza useNewcastle angitshela ukuthi useNewcastle ngiyeza lapha indoda ithi yasho ukuthi hayi kodwa nabo uthi nana uzake hayi esikhathi uthi nasho ukuthi no hayi we are done now like hayi izinto zihambile izinto zidlulile izikhathi zihambile isho ukuthi sesidlulile isikhathi isho ukuthi no we are over no isikhathi sidlulile we are over no don't come no yena kasho nje izikhathi zihambile izikhathi zidlulile yini leyo izikhathi zihambile uthi izikhathi zihambile izinto zihambile I'm not in the mood hayi break up kathi naye ngithi hayi nawe kodwa Abolulu will make you think ukuthi men just come to the kanti nje how men be trying to break up with them but they were like awusangithandi ngiyeza angiyeza bangitshelile ukuthi ukhona. I need to find out when this show was when they were shooting this show because angithi she has a man there and she just had a baby when they're not shooting the show last year. We need to find out when they were shooting the show because I think it was last year. I think they were shooting the show last year when she already had a man and pregnant. They were shooting the show when she was already pregnant with somebody else's man, and she was still calling another lady's man. Another woman, she was already pregnant with another woman's man, calling another woman's man, begging to go see another woman's man, and pregnant with another woman's man. Because last year, Lulu was very pregnant last year. Most of last year, she was pregnant with another man's man, with another woman's man, and busy calling this one. Abo Lulu, kanti yibo abancanga amadoda. Angiyenza kanti awusangithandi yini indaba ungasangithandi ngicela ukuza Abolulu bacela ukuza guys Abolulu bacela ukuza Abolulu they will be telling us ukuthi bayancenga ukuze ukuthi mina angeke ngize ngingabizanga mina umuntu mina fanele afake 100,000 before ngiza mina bese njalo Abolulu umuntu fanele afake yini mina ngiza Lulu bacela ukuza Lulu bazicela ukuza ngicela ukuza ngiyeza mina Lulu bayancenga simzwile ancenga efonini guys Lulu bancenga ukuza ningabakholwa ku-Instagram ngiyakholwa bathi hayi mina ngizi umuntu until umuntu afake imali never bayeza ngo-0 umuntu azi umuntu ubani uthi nawe bengazi nokuthi ubani le ngikhuluma naye ngiyeza awusangithandi Abolulu. Hi guys, anyway that was the episode for today. Hayi bo it wasn't ngangakaqedi hayi sengidida uLulu. Anyway you guys, I feel like they didn't break up. Anyway, even ulo futhi nje uvele washiya ulo uthina, but nawe ushilo ukuthi unento ukuthi umuntu break up naye, ufuna ukuthi ayenze clear with uLulu ukuthi no, it's over, it's over, when he was talking to uJambo. And then, but I do think he loves his wife, shame. He just loves his wife. But I guess he's in Lulu. Now, you guys, I also we did meet some of Zama's friends. She was going out, just talking to friends. I think every woman needs that, just going out with friends, chilling, having some nice food, having some drinks, and forgetting to your mom and a wife, and it's good to see that, and I think her friends need that. Think she needs help with the kids and stuff. I guess sometimes, you guys, when you are a housewife, because I think she's a housewife, but then she's a pastor. That sometimes, like, the thing of needing help in the house, it can be a thing of like you feel like, why do I need help with anything? Why do I, So they were trying to convince her that she takes on a lot. Maybe she needs some help so that she can relax a bit. She's taking on a lot, and also she needs to go out just a little bit more. But it was just a nice time to also get to see that she does have life outside of church and outside of taking care of the kids and the husband and all of that. So yeah, it was nice to see. Yes. So yeah, you guys, anyway, I'm enjoying the show. I don't know if you're enjoying the show. Tell me if you're enjoying the show, because I am. Okay. It's one of those shows that don't have too much drama, but you still enjoy to watch the show. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video before, we're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Cool.